This episode is brought to you by Prize Picks. You and I make decisions every day, but on Prize Picks, being right can get you paid. Don't miss any of the excitement this season on Prize Picks, where it's good to be right. Week 3 of football was very entertaining. Those blocked field goals that led to touchdowns, both by the Jets and the Eagles, were crazy. Jalen Hurts and the offense really showed up too. And don't get me started on Jonathan Taylor and the Colts. They had a date. Making picks on Prize Picks is simple. Be sure you download the app for the upcoming games. Which players are going off? Which players aren't? Prize Picks is the best way to win cash this football season. Make your picks in less than 60 seconds. Prize Picks is the best place to win cash while watching sports. Join millions of users and sign up today. Download the app today. Use code Shannon to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code Shannon to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for staying up late with us again. Y'all know who I am. I am your favorite Unc, Shannon Sharpe. There is my partner, my co-host, Liberty City's own, Bengals Ring of Fame honoree, Madden ratings adjuster, former Pro Bowler, All-Pro. He's Chad Ochocinco Johnson. The Detroit Lions go into Baltimore and thump the Ravens. Ocho, I ain't seen somebody do this to the Ravens in a very, very long time. They physically beat them up.
Yeah.
Ain't no trickery. It's that we are more physical than you. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit the like button. Do us a favor. Go subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed wherever you get your podcast from. Ocho and I would like to personally thank you for joining us and helping us become what we've become. So thank you for your support and your continued support. Please make sure you check out Shea by LaPortier. Now, if you can't find Shea by LaPortier in a city or a state near you, order it online. We'll ship it directly to your door. It's the best tasting premium VSOP cognac on the market. Don't take my word for it. Try it for yourself. I promise you, you'll agree with me. And many customers have agreed with me. Make sure you check out my media company, Shay Media, on all of its platforms, and my clothing company, 84, with 84 being spelled out. That link is pinned in the chat. Ocho.
Yo.
The Lions go into Baltimore. Run the ball for 264 yards.
Ooh.
No, let me take that back. They ran the ball for 200. Hold on, how many yards did they run for? 224. They ran the ball 38 times, 224. David Montgomery had 12 rush attempts for 154 yards and 2 touchdowns. Had a long of 72. So he's averaging up what? 12. Oh, so he's averaged damn near 13 yards a carry in an NFL game.
Yeah. Hold on, just not an NFL game, Unc. We talk about we talk about the Ravens.
Ravens.
We talk about any NFL game. We playing against the Ravens, who identity they're known for what? They known for their defense.
They're known to be physical. Jared Goff was 20 of 28, 202 yards, an interception, a touchdown, no turnovers, 0 sacks. Lamar Jackson had an okay night throwing the ball, 21 of 27, 288, 3 touchdowns. Ocho, but he was sacked 7 times.
Yeah.
And they wasn't bringing no pressure. That was 4-man pressure.
4.
A lot of that was 3 down. They would bring what we call 3-down scan, 3-down spy, where they would rush 3 and then have somebody like right there. Where you going, Lamar?
Lamar, yeah.
And spy. And they getting pressure with 3 rushers. That's unacceptable.
Yeah.
And King Henry, let me tell you something, bro.
Woo, that's 3 games, Unc. That's 3 in a row. That's 3 games.
And the ball is in your left hand. So obviously he's a right-handed player. That's his non-dominant hand, arm. And so now they see the ball is away because he's getting ready to stiff arm, and the ball just got slightly away from his body and Hutch from the back. You gotta sense that. They're gonna attack the ball now, Henry. That's what they're doing. They say, you know what? Hey, we're not gonna let you run our ass over. You can't go nowhere without the ball.
Yeah, and obviously Hutch was coming from behind too.
Yes,
Hutch was coming from behind, and he had no idea, and he's running to the left. So as a running back, you learn that from Pee Wee, you learn it in high school, you learn it in college. If you run to your left, you always keep the ball in what? In your left hand. But obviously, somebody coming from behind, you got to keep that thing high and tight. You got to keep it high and tight.
Uh, Ocho, I've been trying to tell. I see. See, the thing is, a lot of times, Ocho, if you just a fan of the game and you just watch the game, my team won. We're not trying to hear what you're saying.
Right.
I said, now y'all can blame it on Henry's fumble, and you can blame this. But Baltimore, your defense is an issue.
Yeah.
Baltimore, and I told you this the other night when you played Buffalo. You gave up 264 yards in the fourth quarter to the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah.
You gave up 22 points in the fourth quarter to the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah.
I said, you've got an issue. Now, Baltimore Ravens fans, you know, because a lot of you guys have said, man, we need a new DC. Zach Orr, we need a new DC. I don't know what you need, but if somebody would have told me that the Lions were going to come in there and physically beat the Ravens up, I say, I bet your doorknob to a bucket of cow manure that won't happen.
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, I wouldn't think the Lions would come in and physically dominate and impose their will on the Ravens, especially offensively. I knew they would score points. I knew that.
Yeah.
And I felt the way the game started off, Unc, the first and the second quarter, they was going back and forth. And I thought to myself, I'm at the cigar bar for the first half. Man, I kicked my feet up. Boy, it's going to be a barn burner. They finna be going back and forth, but obviously Lamar Jackson holding on to the ball a little bit too long, trying to make plays down the field.
Take off.
Got to go off.
Take off.
You got to go. Your head. You got to know when to go. And if you're not gonna go, if you're not gonna take off, throw the ball out of bounds.
Throw the ball away. Throw it away.
You live to see another play. So you live to see another down, but you're putting your team in unfortunate circumstances. You're going from first and 10 to the second and 18. From second and 18 to third and 20-something. So there are really not many plays that you can run from that point, and so you lose the offensive series.
Yeah, it ain't that many plays in the playbook that you got for third and 15, third and 20, third and 25. Ocho, you might go a whole year, a defense might go a whole year and maybe have one drive in which they give up a drive of 90-plus yards.
Yeah.
The Ravens gave up 2 in this game.
2.
A 96-yard drive and a 98-yard drive.
You know how hard that is to do, Unc?
Hell yeah.
Do you know how hard it is to string together a bunch of plays and drive the whole goddamn field?
Basically had the ball for 11 minutes.
No, that's very difficult.
Yes.
That's very difficult to do. Hey, Montgomery had a day. You know, that monkey jumped on his back like he was running the goddamn 400. Jahmyr Gibbs had a day. Listen, and this all comes down to, you're going to have games like this, right? But they got to fix the turnovers. You got to fix the turnovers. The Lions should have had almost 3 interceptions. They dropped them.
Yes.
They dropped them. And this is what has always haunted the Ravens once they make it to the playoffs. They play very well throughout the season, and they get into the first round of the playoffs, and they do stuff like this. They turn the ball over. They need to fix these issues. I'm glad it's early in the season. It's only week 3. So they have plenty of time to get this stuff together. Derrick Henry, they're going to go back. They're going to start from the basics, high and tight. If you got to run the ball like goddamn Tiki Barber did when he played, dude, so be it.
Or keep it in your right arm. If you feel more comfortable, if you go back and look at Emmitt Smith, you'll never see him with the ball in his right arm.
Right.
He kept everything in his left and he's a right, but he felt more comfortable. Go back and look at Emmitt. It don't matter what side of the foot, what side he's on. Right. He taking a toss to the right, he got it in his left. He taking a toss to the left, he got it in his left. So King Henry, if you feel more comfortable with it now, it's going to take away the stiff arm opportunity. But Emmitt really wasn't a stiff arm type of guy.
Right.
That is your weapon, is the stiff arm. And you know, you got the ball. If you're on the left hand side, you're on the right hand side, it's gonna be hard to stiff arm somebody coming from the inside. Yeah, but you got to do something like, it's mental now, Ocho. You know how it is, Ocho. You drop a couple of passes in the game.
Oh, it's in your head.
It start bothering you.
It's in your head.
Hey, you start trying to body catch it and like, okay, I'm gonna look it all the way in, and next thing you know, the ball hits you upside your head. Hey, we all done been there. If you caught passes for a living, you've had a day, and when you're like, damn, just don't throw me the ball, and here I am, I'm open again.
Yeah, ball beat you right up.
Beat you up. Ocho, this is what we normally say about the Ravens do to other teams. They beat people up.
Yes.
They smash people. For the Lions to come in here and do what they did, Jared Goff was 20 of 28, 202, a touchdown.
God.
Excuse me, no interceptions, no sacks. I do understand Matabikwe and Van Noy, 2 of their best pass rushers, wasn't there.
Yeah, they hurt.
But that ain't got nothing to do with that running now.
No.
That ain't got nothing to do. That's running is about physicality. It's about domination. It's about moving a man out of the way against his will.
Right.
That's what that is about. And for somebody, if like I said, Ocho, if somebody would have told me this is the time. Okay, if you tell me the Lions going to win, well, they can score points. Okay,
yeah.
Okay, I don't think they're going to win in Baltimore, but if they, okay, I can see that. But if you tell me they're going to come in and get dominated like they got dominated tonight, I wouldn't have believed that. Not running the ball like that, Ocho. I haven't seen the Ravens get run on like that.
Yeah,
that's physically dominated.
Yeah,
and. I thought Lamar was throwing the ball well. Like you said, Ocho, that clock's got to go off a little quicker.
Yeah, that's all.
The clock's got to go off a little quicker. Bro, that ain't 7-on-7. They're not going to let you back there and pat the ball and let you just pat the ball and just let you pat the ball. You got to go. After one pat, let it go.
Yeah,
take off. Either you take off or let it go out of bounds somewhere. But I think you got to look. The Lions defense, man. And that was a bugaboo last year, Ocho. They score points, but they had to seemingly outscore everybody.
Right.
This defense this year, look, they gave up 30 points. I only really count that last year. That was late in the ball game.
Right.
Because they had a goal line stand. They stuffed Derrick Henry. They stuffed him, and then Lamar tried it, and they stuffed Lamar. Give them credit. They bowed their backs when they had to bow their backs. But I'm concerned about the Ravens defense.
Yeah.
I'm concerned about it, Ocho, because like I said, they gave up 264 yards in a quarter. Man, that's over 1,000 yards in a damn game. And you gave up 22 points.
Yeah.
So now look at this, what they gave up today. They gave up a drive of 67, 98, 60, and 94 yards. 2 touchdown drives of at least 11 plays or more. One of the drives took 10 and a half minutes off the clock.
And listen, and one of their strong suits of the Ravens has always been being able to stop the run. The issues with the Ravens has always been the back end, huh? It's always been the back end. But now it looks like not only the back end is struggling, hell, the front end is struggling too. If you can't stop the run and you can't stop the goddamn pass, well, shit, you just out there for goddamn decoration.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something too. I love Dan Campbell. I love Dan Campbell and his willingness not to give 2 flats, drops, a pigeon drop on concrete, what down it is. They playing 4-down football. Dan Campbell is playing 4-down football no matter where he's out on the field. He really just don't care.
Well, you got to understand the type of game that you're in. He's like, okay, well, my defense really hadn't stopped them. They're going up and down the field too.
Right.
And so the likelihood of a field goal game beating the Ravens is not very likely.
Right.
And we're down in this situation. We're 4th and 1. We're 4th and 2. I trust Jared Goff to make the right decision.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. That's why the Baltimore Ravens, you understand the type of game that you're in. That's what you have to do. Within the first drive or two, you understand what type of game this is going to be, Ocho.
Most definitely.
This is going to be, it's going to be one of those 30-point games.
Yep.
Yes. And so punting the ball and kicking field goals, that's not how we're going to win this game.
Nah.
I'm concerned. Look, the turnovers will always be an issue. Obviously, you can't turn the football over. But the ease in which the Lions move the football tonight is very concerning to me.
Let me tell you something. This is the good thing, huh? This is the good thing for the Ravens. How many offenses are like the Lions that's in the NFL? Maybe 2 or 3. I'm talking 2 or 3 that can go up and down the field and throw it. Maybe the Packers are 1.
Well, you don't have to be like the Lions if you got to go up against. Everybody's gonna look like the Lions against that defense.
I don't know. Everybody don't have the personnel. It's all about situational football and the personnel you have.
Okay, let's just say the AFC.
Right.
You got the Chargers.
That's one team that's capable of doing exactly what the Lions did tonight. That's one.
The Chargers. Who else? I'm throwing Cincinnati out because they don't have
Burrow. Whoa. Don't do that.
Yeah, they ain't got Burrow. They're not doing anything.
It ain't too many.
Even though Mahomes and them can't run the football like that,
no.
It's still Mahomes. And come playoff time,
right?
You're not willing to wager anything against him.
Right.
And here's the other thing, Ocho. We know the Ravens don't play their best football in the postseason. So I don't need to look like the Lions did tonight in order to beat them. Because guess what? I got 7 sacks and turnovers. And we know in the postseason when the Ravens lose, what do? turn the ball
All
over
over,
at
yeah.
least once.
Yeah.
A lot of occasions is 2 or more.
More,
So
yeah.
I don't really need to look like the Lions in order to beat the Ravens because they're going to give me some cheap possessions. They're going to put me out. They're going to turn the ball over in their territory and give me a short field.
Right.
And you know how momentum is in the playoff, man. Once that thing go, hey, they can run 7, 10, 14 points on you in a hurry. I'm shocked. Chad, I'm not bull jiving y'all.
Yeah.
I am shocked with the ease in which the Detroit Lions ran the football, how they protected their quarterback. I mean, bro, they had 426. I mean, they couldn't get them off the field, Ocho.
Yeah. Hey, and matter of fact, you know what I will say? I will say this. As someone who watches the game of football, understands the game of football, even though the Ravens lost tonight, they were dominated somewhat defensively on the offensive side of the ball. Obviously, Lamar taking 6, 7 sacks, whatever it may have been, an
7.
interception. It should have been damn near 3, maybe even 4 interceptions. A game like this, Lamar have a game like this, and then here going on a streak, Unc, for the next 11, 12 games, and them same sacks he taking, he breaking those for 20 and 30-yard gains. So here you have a game like this, but then you don't chastise him for having a game like this or trying to make plays and trying to extend plays, which he's extremely, extremely good at, because the rest of the year, he going to break all those. The rest of the year, those 7 or 6 sacks, they're not going to be sacks. They're going to be gains in which he has 10 or more yards to keep a drive going.
But here's the thing, though. When he was taking those sacks last year, what did his mom say? Run the damn ball.
Run the damn ball, yeah. Yeah.
You see, so, you know, sometimes he get caught up in, I can throw. Yeah, we know you can throw the football. But in situations like this, I mean, they're dropping 7 in coverage.
Yeah, they were.
You got to give them credit, Ocho, because they were stopping with their front. So they didn't sacrifice the back end. So they didn't have to drop that safety down to deal with King Henry. Give those guys credit.
Yeah.
Now, they're going to have to do a better job of finding Bateman. It seems like Mark Andrews getting his legs back. You know, he came off that very, very serious leg injury a couple of years ago. And so he's starting to look like Mark Andrews again until likely comes back. But I was just shocked. I mean, 400, it was 7 of 14. Excuse me. It wasn't like the Ravens were bad on third down. They were 6 of 11, but 50% on third down, and then you go 3 of 3 on fourth down.
Hold on, and think about it. In the red zone. If I'm not mistaken, the goddamn Lions were what, 4 for 4, 5 for 5 in the red zone every time they got down there.
Yep.
Man,
there was 4 or 5. There was 4 or 5 in the red zone.
Okay.
4 or 5, and the Ravens was 2 or 4.
Ooh, that's gonna be hard to beat.
I mean, you think about it. Both teams. I mean, 20 of 28 passing for the Lions, 21 of 28 for the Ravens. 7.2 yards per pass play, 6.7. My concerns has been watching them the first game of the season. I'm like, okay, I don't want to make too big of an issue.
Right.
But that defense concerns me, Ocho. That defense concerns me.
Yeah. I mean, listen, that's going to be their Achilles heel. That's going to be their Achilles heel until they fix it. And people saying, oh, we need a defensive coordinator. We need a new coordinator.
Well, you got that. You got who you got right now.
Yeah. But listen, every time I hear that, listen, we talked about Ben Johnson and
AG.
God, and AG obviously being gone, but you still have the same personnel. And we saw that tonight. We saw that tonight offensively. The creativity is still there. Them boys ran the goddamn triple option, huh? Man, they ran the triple option. And defensively, they made some great plays. Brian Branch all over the place, almost had an interception. I'm not sure what happened to that. That was an easy one too. But I mean, they look good. They look good on both sides of the ball.
And Ocho, and I'm looking at Detroit. And then I watch how Green Bay dominated them.
Yeah.
Green Bay dominated them.
Yeah.
I don't even know if they had 200 yards of total offense. I was like, what the hell? And then I watched them drop 52 on Chicago last week.
Yeah.
Who just turned around and dropped 38 on Cowboys.
On the Cowboys.
But beating Cowboys ain't saying much because Cowboys defense hadn't been good for an extended period of time.
Yeah.
But Detroit off, and we knew offensively, and I know, look, Green Bay is a division game, Ocho. Division games are tough. Now, when you drop 30, 40 points on a division opponent that knows you play each other twice a year. You know them, they know you. And it's not like, I understand Ben Johnson is your new head coach, but hell, you just coached against him for the last 5 years as offensive coordinator for the Lions. So you got film on him. You know what he likes to do.
Yeah.
When it's all said and done, we thought they lost both coordinators. They was going to take a step back. It doesn't look like they're going to take a step back.
Absolutely not.
It looks like they're going to take a damn giant leap forward.
Yeah, and the funny thing about it, is you know how the saying goes, especially in the beginning of the season. Any given Sunday,
You're right.
Any given Sunday, especially in the beginning of the season right now, teams offensively, they're not even into their form yet. They're not even into their form. Defense is a little different. All you're doing is you're reading and reacting. By the time you get to week 5 and 6, and everybody offensively is hitting their stride, hell, look at Caleb Williams. Even though they were playing the Cowboys, we had doubts about Caleb Williams. Yep. Now he's starting to come into his own, looking like the quarterback that was drafted in the first round. Now, again, I know it was the Cowboys.
Yes.
But still, this is what we've been waiting for.
But that's what I want to see. Ocho, when I'm playing an inferior opponent and I know they bad on one side of the ball, don't you want to see your side of the ball dominate the side that you feel are inferior? We know the Cowboys defense isn't very good. So I expected everybody to get healthy. If you're struggling offensively, the doctor will tell you play the Cowboys and call me tomorrow. And you'll be just fine because you'll be able to do whatever you want to do. They can't consistently generate pressure. The pass defense isn't very good, and they hadn't been very good for a very, very long time because they can't generate pressure. If you can't put pressure on, I don't care who your secondary is, unless you're dealing with Hall of Famer, historically great players. You're not going to do anything. You've got to pressure the quarterback. The quarterback got to go down. The quarterback has to be in fear. You have to speed the quarterback up. Yeah. But Detroit, 24 first down, Ocho. They had 11. They got one by penalty. 11 on passing, 12 on rushing. Third down efficiency. They was 50% on third down. There was 100% on fourth down. 66 total plays. See, the Ravens ran into the problem, Ocho. They had 19 rush attempts. Now, you know damn well the Ravens normally have 30, 35, 40 rush attempts.
Yeah. Yeah, but listen, they had those rush attempts like that. It's a high volume of rush attempts when the goddamn run is actually working.
But listen, a lot of times, Ocho, guys tell the story like you go to, you see a lot of professional athletes. Now, some guys make a lot more money than others. Yeah. And then you'll get caught up in a situation, y'all at the club, let me get a bottle. Let me buy a round for everybody. You ain't got money like him.
No.
Or you go to the casino, Ocho, and they playing $1,000, $5,000 a hand. Well, bro, you supposed to be playing $100 a hand, and you get caught up in that. The Ravens got caught up into this situation, Ocho, because they said, okay, the game's gonna be high score. But Ravens, y'all score 40, y'all can score points and run the ball.
Yeah.
Go ahead. What you want to say?
Hold on. I just heard you say something now. Excuse my ignorance. I heard you in comparison to tonight's game, the casino part and playing $1,000, $5,000 hands. That's a real thing?
Oh, yeah, for sure. You get caught. Hey, Ocho, you go in the club and they look it. Hey, I got it like that too. Hey, let me get a bottle. Hey, we done got us a table. Hey, let me get a bottle. Let me get that ace of spades. Let me get this. Let me get that. You try to impress people.
Hold on, Unc. Where the hell can you play $1,000 or $5,000 hands? I played blackjack. I played blackjack in Vegas, and it was a $25 table. $25.
Yeah, exactly. But they got $25,000 tables too, and they got $50,000 table, and they got private rooms that they'll let you play up to probably $100,000 a hand.
What?
Yes.
Who the hell has that kind of disposable income to pay $100,000 a hand?
A lot of people. A lot of people. That's how you win millions. You can't win millions playing $500 hands. If you try to win, it takes money to make money. So if you're trying to take money off the casino, you're gonna have to put something up. They say in order to catch a lion, you gotta use your best goat. So if you want big bucks, you gotta put big bucks up.
Oh hell no!
Yeah, I'm just saying. Man, Detroit, they impressed me tonight.
They look real good.
They impressed me tonight. The Ravens at home and coming off a big win against Cleveland. And they dropped 40 on Cleveland, and we think Cleveland's defense is good. Yeah. Wore them down because they turned the turnovers. And then, you going 3 and out, and now you're putting your defense back on the field. No matter how great your defense is, they will wear down if you continually trot them out there. But I think tonight, I think we ought to make this more about what Detroit did do than what the Ravens didn't do.
Didn't. Yeah, absolutely.
We can say the Ravens defense is concerning. We can say Lamar took too many sacks, or he needs to speed the process up, either take off running with the football or throw it away. But somebody put them under the gun. Somebody put them in fear. That was the Detroit Lions.
Yeah.
Detroit Lions ran the football. They did a great job of protecting Jared Goff because he's not the most mobile quarterback, and he was never under duress.
Yeah. And listen,
A guy like him, a guy like him, Ocho, if you don't put him under duress, he'll pick your ass apart.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
hence 20 or 28.
Matter of fact, the fact that he's not a dual threat quarterback, you got to get pressure and get him off the spot. You got to find a way to make him comfortable. And if you blitz, you got to be careful. If you blitz, they're going to kill you. If they blitz, they're going to kill you because offensively, they already got the hot reads already built in because he's not a mobile quarterback. As a matter of fact, I forgot to tell you, I was being nice tonight. You shouldn't be saying foot or ball because you were Ravens. Why you bring your Ravens helmet out tonight? Matter of fact, I feel bad for you because not only did your team lose tonight on Monday night, your team gonna lose next Monday night too.
Nah, we win.
Your other team.
That
your other team gonna lose next. Wait, is it Monday?
Yeah, we got a doubleheader. Yes.
Yeah. You gonna get a double whammy.
No.
A double whammy. And I could almost guarantee you that.
No. I mean, think about it. Ocho, they only missed 4 tackles on defense. The Lions improved to 12-2 in primetime games under Dan Campbell. Gibbs and Montgomery, a.k.a. Sonics and Knuckles, recorded a touchdown in the same game for the 11th time. Both had 2 touchdowns. They broke the tie with Packers' great Paul Hornung and Jim Taylor, both of those guys in the Pro Football Hall of Fame, and Hugh McElhaney and Joe Perry. Joe the Jet Perry was once the all-time leading rusher in NFL history, if I'm not mistaken, for the most such games of any running back tandem. Yeah. So, Ocho, I don't know if you noticed that you probably agree with me. Aiden Hutchinson about to become the highest paid non-quarterback in the NFL.
Aiden?
Yep.
He sacked Lamar twice, right?
I know he got him once. I know he had 1 sack. Hold on, let me see. No, he had 1 sack, 1 tackle for loss, forced fumble. Muhammad had 2.5 sacks.
Yeah. Hey, I don't know about the highest paid, but he'll get close to it because he ain't getting more than 47.
Why not?
He's not getting more than 47, and they just gave Micah. Mike is a transcending talent. Aiden Hutchinson is good. He's really good.
Aiden Hutchinson, before he broke his leg, he was the odds-on favorite to be Defensive Player of the Year.
Hold on, before he what?
Before he broke his leg.
And there go your answer on why he's not getting more than 47.
They got a rod in his leg, and the rod is now the leg is stronger. Why? What I tell you now? See, just like I told you last night, I told you CD gonna be out 3 to 4 weeks. Now, didn't I tell you that? Now, chat, y'all listen to a guy that's never been hurt. Why would you listen to a guy that's never been hurt about how long somebody gonna be out?
Wait a minute. I never said CD wasn't gonna be hurt. He had a high ankle sprain. I knew he was gonna be out.
You said 1 week. He's not getting reevaluated till 14 days.
Right.
I said 3 to 4 weeks. You said 1. Did you see that man ankle?
Hold on, wait.
That man ankle bone laid on the ground.
Hold on, you got to listen to me. You got to understand. I saw he got caught up in the tackle.
Yes.
He got caught up under the person's body weight. Actually, his body weight is why he had a high ankle sprain. If CD were to come to me and holler at your boy, I can get him back in a week. But the fact that everything in that structured environment, they like to do things their way with their people, it's probably gonna take 3 to 4 weeks for him to get back on the goddamn field.
It's going to take that. I mean, that thing stretched. Like I said, that's exactly the way CD got hurt. That's exactly the way I hurt my ankle the very first time with a high ankle sprain. Albert Lewis tackled me the same way, but it was like a hip drop tackle, Ocho. And it did the exact same. Ocho, I'm talking about the exact same thing. And every time I would get my ankle, that's how I hurt my ankle. It was like they just knew. I never rolled it over the top. I always rolled in. Oh, man.
And then they put that weight on it. All that pressure.
Yep. Ocho, Aiden Hutchinson, isn't he younger than Micah? He's probably a year or 2 younger than Micah. He can't be more than 24, Ocho.
Oh, I mean, probably not. But you got to understand. 20. No, listen now. Come on. You know the game very well. They love to use certain things against you. as great as he is, as great as he was in becoming, he was gonna be a rookie. He was gonna be rookie of the year. That was his rookie year, right? He was cutting up.
He was cutting up his rookie year.
Yeah,
he was cutting up his second year.
Second year, but
cutting up his third year. Oh,
yeah.
But here's the thing, Ocho, because he's young, and guess what? He's a local kid. Where is he from, Ocho?
He from out that way?
Yes, he went to Michigan. He played. Yes.
Okay. Well, all that plays a part in, but I did.
Yes.
You know how owners work. You know how management work, man. When it come time to, well, you know this happened to you. We don't.
Not with them.
I see what you mean. Okay, I got you. You good? We'll let that one go.
Yeah. The Ravens, 1 turnover, allowed 7 sacks, missed 20 tackles. John Harbaugh, the biggest problem is we didn't play good run defense. Mm-hmm. That's not going to be good enough. That's bad run defense. That's not who we are. I totally agree. It cannot be who we are. We got to get better pass. John Harbaugh is John Harbaugh, was he listening to me talk, Ocho?
Yeah.
We got to get a better pass rush. There's no doubt about it. That's not going to be good enough ever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sitting there watching the game, and I'm saying this I'm just sitting there like, bro, y'all got to put the pressure on the quarterback. I don't care. Jared Goff, if you let him sit back there in the pocket,
yeah,
he'll do just what he did. Did you see him last week? Who did they play last week? Chicago. Mm-hmm. Ocho, he completed 82% of his passes for 5 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't know what 20 or 28 is, but it's damn good.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know what percentage is off the top of my head, but it's better than 60%. I know that. And he was under no duress. And Ocho, and like you said, at some point you got to stop something. Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
You like the guy. Ocho, you like fighting, so you know boxing. The guy hit you with the jab. He hit you with the straight right. He hit you with the check. He hit you with the left. He hit you with the uppercut. Son, you got to stop something. He hit you with everything.
Yeah.
So damn, he either block the jab, but you got to do something. He tagging you to the body. Well, right. Damn, son. Ravens, you got to stop something. Either you rush the pass and put pressure on the quarterback, or you stop the run.
Yes.
But you're not beating anybody. If you give an offense anything they want, they're going to take more than what you're giving them.
They're gonna take you to town every time, Unc. They're going to take you to town every time. The funny thing about it is the Ravens don't have to play an offense like the Lions every week. So probably, I'm not even sure who their next opponent is, but they probably going to embarrass them. They probably going to score 30 plus.
Schedule. Yeah. Oh, they go to Kansas City.
Now watch what happened. I mean, no disrespect to the Chiefs. No disrespect to the Chiefs. Now watch what happened. I guarantee you.
It's going to be a high score.
Watch they mollywop the damn Chiefs.
The Ravens never mollywop the Chiefs.
Well,
because guess what, Ocho? In order to disrupt the Chiefs, what must you be able to do? Pressure Mahomes.
Pressure Mahomes.
The Ravens had to play Kansas City 1-2, where where they've never beaten Patrick Mahomes since 2008. The Ravens are 0-3 at Arrowhead, allowing an average of 29 points per game. Derrick Henry also fumbled again. Like I said, it's in his head now, Ocho.
Yeah.
I mean, 3 consecutive games, because now people are going to attack the football. They said, hey, get that football out. The same thing happened to Ramondre Stevenson yesterday against in the Pittsburgh.
He had 3, right? 3 or 2?
He did. Yeah, he did. Ooh. He did. And so now they'll alert when you're in the game, hey, attack the football. Because he'll give it up. He'll give it up. But I agree with everything John Harbaugh said. John Harbaugh basically corroborated what you and I started talking about.
Right.
The pass rush wasn't good enough. The rush defense wasn't good enough. Because that's not good enough. The Ravens are better. We think the Ravens still look. It's one game, Ocho.
Oh yeah, that's
it. But there's some cause for concerns for me for what I saw because I've seen this in 2 out of 3 games. We saw Josh Allen in the second half go up and down the field like the Lions did basically the entire damn game. And you talk about who's going to – we forgot about Buffalo. We think Buffalo's going to be there when it's all said and done.
Oh, absolutely.
Now you talking about a guy.
they're gonna
You
be
talking
there.
about a guy that got Lamar Jackson's legs, and he's 6'5", and he's 250 pounds,
Yeah.
and he can throw the ball through the eye of a hurricane.
Mm-hmm.
So now, what type of team at the end of the day? What type of team you want to have, Ravens?
Right.
Because I just want you to know now, this thing don't stay open forever.
Mm-mm.
The store closes. The store closes. So y'all need to cash in some of these opportunities.
Yeah.
They really need to cash in some of these opportunities, Ocho.
Yeah.
They need to go in free agency. They need to find a bona fide pass rusher. They need to go into the draft, but they got to get somebody. When the Ravens were at their best, they had Terrell Suggs. They had a guy that can put his hand in the dirt and go get your quarterback, defensive player of the year. They had a Ray Lewis that was a defensive player of the year. Mm-hmm. You had an Ed Reed that was a defensive player of the year.
Whoa. Listen, those type of players aren't coming around no time soon.
But I'm saying you're gonna have to go.
No Ed Reeds, but
if you go back and look at us, what we had, Ocho, in 2000, we had a Peter Bolware. We had a Michael McQuarrie. We had a Rob Burnett. You got to have guys that can go hunt the quarterback, Ocho. You got to hunt the opposing quarterback. It's an absolute must.
But you know
the guys are too good if you don't get them on the ground.
Yeah, you're right. But the identity for those teams, also during that time when you were playing, when I was playing, the Steelers, their identity, it was their defense.
Yes.
The identity for the Ravens back then, it was their defense. And you feared having to play them. I mean, right. I didn't personally. I'm just saying they instill fear before you even played the goddamn games. They were that good.
Yes,
like those days are long gone. Those days are long gone.
Look, and this is not a knock. Look, Roquan is Roquan Smith. He's an All-Pro.
Oh yeah, he's nice. He's nice now.
But you got to get somebody that can hunt the quarterback. You got to get somebody that can hunt the quarterback.
Yeah,
that's what you need. You look at the team. Philly. What can Philly do? We think Green Bay is going to be there because what can Green Bay do? Hunt the quarterback.
Go get the quarterback.
You look at the teams that we think that's going to be there when it's all said and done, all of them, we believe, can go hunt the quarterback. Yeah. And you've got to be able to hunt the quarterback. Now, I understand that Van Noy and Matabik is injured, and so when they come back, but okay, and I'll give you that. Okay, that's why they didn't generate pressure getting to the quarterback. Right. But I can offer you nothing on why they gave up 220-plus yards rushing. I got nothing for that, Ocho. Right. I got nothing for that.
Oh, man.
John Harbaugh on Derrick Henry fumbles. I don't think it would be a norm going forward, but we got to get it fixed. That was a blind shot. Still, we just want to protect the football. If you remember, Ocho, every time that he's fumbled, if I'm not mistaken, it was the Cleveland. I don't know because both of them. Now, Ed Oliver got him. He was trying to stiff arm, and Ed said, "I can't get you down," so he raked the ball out.
Oh, yeah.
But the ball was in his left arm. Mm-hmm. Tonight, he didn't realize Hutch was behind him. Hutch, like, boom, got the ball out. Right. Now, I don't know if he had it in his left or his maybe it was right, because I remember he ran through the hole against Cleveland, and they punched it out. They ended up getting it back, if I'm not mistaken. But he's got it's in his head.
Yeah.
It's in his head.
And the bad thing, too, playing running back and you fumbling the ball, you don't run the same. You don't run with the same intensity.
You don't run as aggressive. Absolutely not.
You don't run as aggressive.
The Ravens have 111 points this season. That's the most points through 3 games by any team in NFL history with a losing record. Mm. They're leading the NFL in scoring, Ocho. They got 103 points. They're 1-2. The next two have 111. They have 111 points. They're 1-2. The Colts and the Lions. Colts are 3-0. They got 103 points. The Lions 2-1, 103 points. Let that sink in. So they're averaging 37 points a game.
Yeah.
And got a losing record. So
it's still early.
That tells you your defense.
Mm-hmm. You heard me? It's still early though. It's real early.
It is early.
It's early.
That's why you need to get it fixed.
Now, yeah. You're right.
before we have. You don't want to be having this conversation in December, and
No.
you damn sure don't want to have it in January.
No.
So let's go ahead and have this conversation. Sometimes, Ocho, you have to have a conversation, an uncomfortable conversation before all hell breaks loose.
Yeah.
Before 2025, no starting quarterback had ever lost multiple games in which they had 140 passer rating in a single season. Lamar Jackson has already lost 2 such games through 3. He had 144.4 in a week 1 loss against the Bills, 148.1 in a week 3 loss against the Lions. Now, he does have the highest quarterback rating in NFL history.
Yeah.
Nobody would have ever thought that. If you'd have told me that, did I think he could play quarterback in the NFL? Yes. But if you told me he was going to be an MVP level quarterback and have the highest passer rating, nobody would believe it. Because if they'd have believed that, if they would have believed Lamar, this is what they know. If they'd have believed Lamar would have turned out like this, they'd have taken the number 1 overall.
Absolutely. The fact that he had to wait to the goddamn bottom of for the first round,
and the Ravens traded back in to get him.
And then they had the nerve to say, "You want to at the combine? You want to work out as a receiver?
Yeah, run some routes."
What?
Nah.
Excuse me? Come on, man.
I ain't
That's
gonna
why.
do that.
Hey, listen. That's why it's so surprising. He had to work his tail off to get to the point where he is now, though. Let me show y'all I'm just not a running quarterback. Let me show you not only my dual threat, I can use my leg, but I can use my arm too. So now the secondary is not running. The secondary is, my primary first thing now is to throw the ball, which is why you're seeing some of the sacks now. I'm trying to extend plays to show you I can throw the ball. But let's get back to what you do best. If you go through your progression and it's not there, go ahead and get them yards.
All ass.
Go ahead and get them yards. Live to see another day.
You got to. I think it was a blessing in disguise. Because maybe if he goes early in the first round, he doesn't work as hard. Because, Ocho, when you got something to prove, not only to yourself, because you want to show them, they wanted me to move to wide receiver. They wanted me to play running back.
Right.
They talking about I'm a running back that can throw. They really said I wasn't. They didn't do that to Tim Tebow. They let that man play quarterback.
Yeah.
Now, once they found out he couldn't really play consistent quarterback, they asked him to move.
Right.
But y'all asking me to move without even giving me an opportunity to play it.
Yeah.
Let me go. Give me an opportunity to play quarterback. Then if I can't play quarterback and if I choose to move, I'll do that. But at least give me the opportunity.
Right.
So, and he's worked his ass off and it's become an absolute dime dropper. Now, that 2-point throw, that was a frustration throw, Ocho.
Yeah.
That was a frustration because you know damn well Lamar Jackson ain't gonna miss a wide open receiver by that much.
Right.
He was just like, man, F this. Lamar after the game said, "I feel like week 1 was a wake-up call, not just a loss."
Man, them boy finna come back and do, and I ain't gonna say it no more. I ain't gonna say it no more. They gonna be all right. They gonna be all right next week.
They got the work cut out for them. Kansas City trying to get back, trying to string some wins together.
Hold on, Kansas City 0-3 still?
They beat the Giants last night.
They did beat the Giants. They beat the Giants. And they calling for Russ Head over there already, huh? I know you did.
We got that coming. We coming. Nick Bosa is out for the season, Ocho, with a torn ACL. The Niners are 3-0. The Niners look to be cursed. This is nothing new to them. Through week 3, they've already dealt with injuries. Brock Purdy has missed a game. George Kittle has missed 2 games. Juwan Jennings missed a game. Brandon Ayuk has yet to play. Looking at their injury rankings in the past 2 years, in 2024, they were the most injured team. In 2022, they were the 9th most injured team. In 2021, they were the 3rd most injured team. In 2020, they was the most injured team. In 2019, the 6th most injured team. In 2018, the 4th most. I don't know who their training staff is, but
something ain't right. Something ain't right.
Ain't no way your team is supposed to be that injured. I don't know what type of training they got. Maybe they got them doing bands. I don't know what they got them doing, Ocho, but this is unacceptable.
Yeah, listen, it's just not their team. I'm curious and I'm not understanding and why the injury rate in the NFL is continuing to go up. And I'm talking about non-contact injuries. I know Bosa obviously was blocking, and it gave
Got
out.
rolled, yeah.
But come on, man. Like every week is somebody. Najee Harris hurt. He done tore his ACL.
No, it's Achilles, ain't it?
Achilles. I mean, yeah, Achilles. Yeah. I'm like, well, god damn.
Those are that's the thing that puzzle orthopedics, because there's no rhyme or reason. Because think about it, Ocho, the guy just get ready to take off a hand and collapse.
Yeah, I don't understand, man.
Sometimes it's just and normally it's the push off.
Yeah.
ACL, sudden stop, you get, foot got caught in the ground, you get tackled from the side, you get swiped or something, the knee goes back. But man, this ain't adding up, Ocho. I mean, these athletic trainers and the sports trainers, the weight strength and conditioning, they're supposed to be some of the best in the world. Yeah. And you got Ocho, the 49ers got to be worth $7-8 billion.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Y'all got to get some people. Y'all got to get some people in there that know that. Hey,
I mean, I'm right.
Something ain't adding up.
I'm right here.
Something ain't adding up.
You heard me?
Huh?
You say the 49ers.
Ocho, you don't. That know what they doing? You do realize that to be a strength and conditioning coach, you have to have a degree.
And that's the problem. And that's the problem. That's why everybody keep motherfucking getting hurt, because they worried about shit that ain't got nothing to do with no goddamn.
It does.
Degree. Hey,
yes.
Hold on, listen to me. You go to school and you learn about all these things that mean nothing when it comes to playing that violent sport. You should bring somebody in there that's played a violent sport and was able to do it without getting hurt. That's what you need to do. That don't take no degree.
Under that premise, all your great coaches should have played in the NFL. How many great NFL? You say somebody that played.
Hold on. Now we talk about preventing injuries. Now you going from apples to oranges. That's two totally different sides of the spectrum.
So in other words, you're saying that because you played and didn't get injured.
Yeah, never, nothing.
But
Achilles, no hamstrings, no soft tissue, nothing.
Who's built like Ocho? So you're asking people to do what you did when they don't built like you. They don't have the mechanics like you.
They might not be built like me, right? They might not have my makeup or my DNA, but based on their size and the structure of how they built, I'm able to finagle the system and what they need to do to ensure they don't get hurt. That's what I do. That's what I'm good at. That's why I understand on how the longevity. I'm 57. I still ain't been hurt, and I'm still active. Like I get active out there right now playing soccer. I'm playing pickleball. I'm playing tennis. Like I'm still active. Nothing wrong with me.
Nothing requires you to be as violent with the sudden start and stops like an NFL football player.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So the fact that I was able to do it with nothing happening, nothing. Listen, I wish I could give Joe Burrow my toe. I wish I could give CeeDee Lamb my ankle. I wish I could give Nick Bosa my knee. I don't need him. Man, I'm telling you, I can prevent this stuff, man, but nobody want to listen to me, man.
Yeah, that's probably not gonna happen.
I know, it's all good though. It's all good.
I don't know if they want 47-year-old knees and 47-year-old ankles anyway. So
yes you do. You want these. You want these. Hey, this ain't nothing but magic. But hey, look at these knees. You ain't never seen no knees like this. Look at that.
Hey, as soon as they got they still 47. So when a 27-year-old get out there and run and stop, pop. Oh!
No. If I put these knees and I put these feet on anybody that's in today's NFL, man, please. Man, please. You talking about magic? Magic.
They magic, huh?
What happened to you? Where you got that from? Yeah. Hey, Ocho, let me hold it.
Yeah, they ain't gonna be moving too fast with some 47-year-old knees and ankles.
Hey, Unc, I just timed myself in the 40 the other day, Unc. You won't believe what I ran.
I probably wouldn't, Ocho. What'd you run?
I ran a 4.4, Unc. 4.47. 4.47, Unc. Right now, that's faster than 73% of the NFL right now.
Ocho.
Now, I'm not saying I can play, but the fact that I can run in a straight line that fast at 57, that means something.
I don't know, Ocho, if you run 4.4. But okay, I'm gonna take your word for it.
You just heard Fred Curley tell you I beat him, Unc. That was just last year when we was training at Tropical Park down here in Miami. I'm telling you, I can go in a straight line, boy. I'm hell to deal with.
I'm gonna take your word for it, Ocho.
Yeah.
After 3 weeks with veteran quarterback Russell Wilson under center, the New York Giants may be considering a change.
Oh,
Brian
dang.
Daboll told reporters today, "We just watched the tape here. We're in meetings with players right now. It's not all on one guy. There's multiple reasons why certain plays don't come out the way we wanted them to come out." When pressed about whether that means a quarterback change is on the table, Daboll said, "We're evaluating everything."
Damn.
The Giants initially planned to take their time with Dart's development. However, the team's struggles amid a 0-3 record only made the call for Dart to replace Russell Wilson grow louder.
And listen, you called that earlier. You called it earlier. So that 8 weeks might turn into 4. That 8 weeks might turn into 5, depending on how the next 2 games go. I don't think the ball will go to him this early in the season, because do you really want to throw him out there right now and mess with his conscience?
Ocho,
mess up.
You told me you can't learn nothing on the bench. If I'm losing, shouldn't I be losing with the guy and getting him some experience?
And I know one thing.
What?
Also, throwing him out there to the wolves like that, you know what you could lose to? Your goddamn confidence. You can lose your goddamn confidence as a young rookie quarterback. Go out there and get beat upside the head if you want to.
If I put him out there, Ocho, and they lose confidence, he wasn't the guy for me anyway. So I need to see that. So I need to see that sooner than later.
Hey, well, you know how it is, though. You know
I do understand how it is.
Hey, it's already a shit show as it is. You're 0-3. Certain things aren't going well. The offensive line ain't really giving Russ the kind of time, ample time he needs to be able to orchestrate the offense, and then you throw the rookie out there. Listen, he might be able to make some plays. He might show flashes of what we saw in the preseason. But them goddamn defenses and exotic stuff and coverages that he's gonna see once he get in there and realize, oh, this ain't the preseason. Oh, it's not as easy as it was back then. Now we scheming. Now we trying to. Oh no, it's different, huh?
But Ocho,
it's different.
Ocho, on 4th down, Russ threw the ball out the end zone. Why would you do that? Don't you want to give even if it's intercepted, you turn the ball over. Don't you want to give your guy at least a chance to make a play on the ball, Ocho?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I mean, there's some things a veteran quarterback should understand. I never understood that. A guy on 4th down, he throw the ball in the stands or he throw the ball out of bounds. Well, who gonna catch it over there and gonna get you a completion? Bless you.
Right. Thank you. You're right.
I just thought, when you draft a quarterback, and it seems to be that guy that they wanted all along.
Right.
They weren't sure that he would be there.
Mm-hmm.
They seemed very ecstatic that they were able to get him when they got him.
Yes.
You know this, Ocho. When you start to move teams, because you got to realize this is Russ' 4th team in 4 years.
Right.
Now they don't see you as the long-term solution.
Right.
They don't.
I think
and especially if they got a guy, they drafted a guy in the 1st round, Ocho. You know they see him, and they were just hoping we could get maybe he can give us a year.
Yeah,
maybe he can just give us a good solid year.
That's it. If anything, I would go to Jameis. I would go to Jameis if you want to make a quarterback change. I would go to Jameis and continue to allow Mahomes did it with Alex Smith. You know, allow him to continue to develop, being able to get those mental reps from the sideline.
Yes.
Until it's time for him to get in there. Okay, you know what? Once don't close the door already, and you just signed Jameis, you just signed Russell Wilson for 1-year deals, and then had them sitting on the bench, for no reason. In case something goes wrong with Jackson Dart, not wishing any injury on him from that part. But I think if you're gonna go with Russ, go with Russ. If you're gonna make a change, make the change to Jameis. Allow him to get some reps in to see what he can do. Jameis could be magic for 5-6 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know. It's unfortunate.
I've always felt that Jackson Dart was going to start sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
Especially if they started out. This is the worst situation that could have possibly happened.
Right.
Is that you're 0-3, and that fan base. The articles that they write, talk radio, what they say.
They impatient.
I just didn't see him surviving.
Yeah.
I just given that team, I didn't see him being able to put together enough wins to
Right.
keep Jackson Dart on the bench for the entire season.
Right.
That's it. All that, I mean, we can say whatever we want, but I just didn't see with that team, with the offensive line, that they were going to be able to win enough games. And I gave you the schedule last night. It is not easy.
Yeah, at all.
It is not easy. I mean, they got the Eagles twice in a 3-week span.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
I don't know, Ocho. I mean, Brian Daboll, it seems to be losing. Look, here's the thing. If I'm Daboll, let me tell you why I go Jackson Dart. I drafted him. I don't want somebody else to coach him.
Right.
Because guess what's going to happen, Ocho? They're going to fire my ass after this year if this thing don't get turned around.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's kind of like you put somebody through college, and then all of a sudden, like, you don't get to reap the benefits.
Right.
You got to be able to reap some benefits from this. He's like, I developed this guy. I like this guy. I really got him. And then and somebody else is coaching him?
And the funny thing about it is, it not only is somebody else is coaching him, whatever coach they do bring in, what if he's not their guy?
Who, Jackson Dart?
Yeah.
When you come in and they got a first-round draft pick, he's your guy. Because they're going to ask you, what can you do? What type of system that you can make sure he flourishes in? Okay. Because that's the first thing I want to know. Because he's the guy. We just took a quarterback in the first round, Ocho.
Right.
We're not really trying to go do that. We believe he's the guy. Right. So now, because remember how he got the job. He was the quarterback whisperer.
Right.
So I need another quarterback whisperer to come in. Josh McDaniels, how did he keep getting jobs? Oh, he can work with young quarterbacks. Remember? Yeah. He got the job in the Colts because he was going to work with, if I'm not mistaken, it was going to be Andrew Luck. Turned that down. And then he go get the Raiders job. He's going to be able to work with the Derek Carr. So when you get this job, look, whomever's coming in, they're going to ask you, how are you going to work? How are you going to maximize Jackson Dart? Right. What type of offense are you going to run? How quarterback friendly is it? Right. Offense. What type of offense is this? That's what they're going to want to know, Ocho. They just lost to the Chiefs. They're at home at the at home versus the Chargers, and then they're at the Saints. Then they're at home versus the Eagles, at Broncos, at Eagles, home versus the 49ers, at the Bears, home versus the Packers, at the Lions.
Boy, that's heavy. Hey, that's heavy. And the funny thing about it is Daboll, I'm not sure if he's on the hot seat, but if he is on
absolutely.
Oh, but listen, he gonna make a quarterback change rather sooner than later.
Because guess how he got Ocho.
Players get coaches fired, Unc. You know that, huh?
Yes, I do. Okay. Remember how he got the job? Because he was supposed to work magic with who? Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
So that was, they saw what he was doing with Josh Allen. Big kid, Daniel Jones, 6'4", 6'5". Right. Got nice legs. Can run, can move, mobile. Right. I can move the pocket. Yeah. I can design runs. This I can do the same thing for Jackson Dart.
Hey, well, listen, if anything, you better make a move now. You better make a move now. Listen, to be able to buy yourself some time if you on the hot seat. Because
he on the hot seat for sure.
If you continue to lose games, standing ground on Russ, you already know what's gonna happen.
Yes.
If you wait too long and you don't have any type of success this season, you out the door.
Yeah. Yeah. So if I'm look, I want to go down my way.
Yeah.
My way is that we got a quarterback that we took in the first round. I believe we can coach him up. Ocho, can you do any worse? The worst thing you can do in the NFL is lose. I'm losing with a guy. Russ is not going to be here next year.
Right.
Do you believe Russ will be on this roster next year?
No, sir.
Do you believe Jackson Dart will be on this roster next year?
Yes, sir.
So you probably should go ahead and play him.
Right.
I mean, Ocho, look. You took the guy. They wanted the guy.
Yeah.
I just don't see Saquon's gone. I mean, look at what Saquon is doing and did in Philly. Look at what the type of success Daniel Jones. And maybe it's the Giants organization. Maybe it's top to bottom.
I mean,
maybe they don't. Maybe they're not put. Maybe they're not put in an environment where they can succeed.
I mean, well, that's hard to say when Eli Manning was successful, being able to win 2 Super Bowls. So
they got more talent then than they have now. Brandon Jacobs running the ball. I think Tiki. I think they had Tiki running the ball. Mm-hmm. So they had a nice little thing going. Brandon Jennings, and then I forget the other guy. What was the other guy name? Number 44 running back. I forget his name.
Mar Bradshaw.
Yeah, Mar Bradshaw. Yes, yes,
yeah,
yes. Look at that defense. I mean, they got some nice defensive linemen. I mean, Stray ain't walking through that door. Tuck, Osi, they're not walking through that door. No. Pierce, they had a nice little squad. Right now, this is not going to get it done. It's really that simple. And you look at that schedule, guys. Chargers, Saints, Eagles, Broncos, Eagles, Niners, Bears, Packers, Lions.
Well, that's a horrible gauntlet to have to go through.
Yeah, Victor Cruz, Plexico. I mean, look, they got some. Look, and I think the thing is also, Ocho, people are looking like, man, Malik Neighbors had all those catches last year, all those yards, and the quarterback supposedly wasn't near as good as what we got now.
Right.
Why this man got 4 or 5 catches? Why this man they can't find ways to get him the ball? You got to look at that.
Yeah.
Because that's what the fans looking at. Man, he's one of the top receivers. Now they got the man looking like a guy, and we know he's anything but.
Nah, absolutely, yeah. He's not that. Hey, you know what? That also falls on the offensive coordinator too, Unc.
Well, that's Brian Daboll.
That falls on him because obviously as a rookie, you're gonna surprise everybody. Mm-hmm. Can you still have the same success when they know you're coming? That all comes down to offensive coordinator putting your players in position to make the plays. It's simple. Every other team that has a number 1 receiver, they do it extremely well. The Rams do it with Puka Nacua. Goddamn Tampa doing it right now with Emeka Egbuka. It's possible.
I don't know, Ocho. I might be tempted to start him at home.
Get a fan something. Get a fan something to cheer for.
I'm really tempted to start him at home. Because do I really want to start him on the road in New Orleans? I damn sure don't want to start him. I damn sure don't want to start him against the Eagles. Mm-mm. You don't want to start him on the road against the Broncos because the one thing the Broncos can do, they can get after your quarterback.
After your quarterback, yeah.
Then at the Eagles, 49ers. Ocho, I'm real tempted to start him this week. I really am. Look, I would love for it to be perfect, Ocho. We have a game. We have the bye. I get him an extra week to prepare.
Right, yeah.
That would be ideal.
Right.
But
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm curious when they get to practice Wednesday. I'm curious of who's taking the first team reps. That will tell us all we need to know.
I don't know if we're gonna get the opportunity to know that.
Oh, we gonna know. I fly to New York tomorrow.
You ain't gonna be able to see the practice.
No, but I'm flying to New York tomorrow to do something with Malik Neighbors.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Wednesday. So I'm gonna be nosy, Unc. Whatever. I have to go to the Inter Miami, New York FC MLS game.
Right.
And what I'm doing is for FIFA, EAFC 26, and Malik Neighbors is with me. So I'm gonna be nosy, Unc. I'm gonna ask him. What do you think the problem is?
Earlier today, Darius Slayton preached patience with Jackson Dart whenever the Giants decide to turn him over to starting quarterback. He's talented. He's shown himself to be able to learn fast. I think he's capable of being a good NFL quarterback. If we have a lackluster performance, give him some time, give him some grace. Don't show up and boo him in a game or two if he doesn't do well. I expect him to do well, but I'm just saying it might not. Give him time to grow. Give us time to gel. Let him be an NFL quarterback. Let him figure it out, what that is. Give him a chance to become a good quarterback. That's something that I feel Daniel Jones probably didn't get a chance to become a good NFL quarterback, which is something Jackson Dart, that's something that I hope Jackson Dart will get a chance to do if he does get the opportunity to play.
Well,
Man, look here, bro.
Yeah, it's always going to be
Ain't
ups and
nobody,
downs.
just Ocho. People are not patient anymore.
Oh, no,
Those days are over. When you
Yeah.
could get a quarterback, Ocho, you groom him. Think about it. Steve Young sat behind Joe Montana 87, 88, 89, 90, 91 for 5 years.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers sat behind Brett Favre for 3 years.
Yeah.
That ain't happening no more.
Nah.
It's not. It's too much money involved.
Right.
Because you take a guy in the first round, Ocho's contract fully guaranteed. So you don't guarantee the guy $20 million. Now by the third year, I got to make a decision. Am I about to give this guy $300 million?
Yeah.
So I've got to find out. Think about it. Jordan Love saw for 2 years. The third year, after he plays third year, Ocho, they got to break him off.
Yeah. I mean,
the days of sitting, Ocho, we could sit because the quarterbacks weren't making that kind of money.
Exactly.
Now, money's done come into play, bro. You got to get out there and learn. You got to learn on the job.
throw him out there. How
you got to learn on the job.
Throw him, like they do infants. When infants go swimming, take swimming lessons. Throw him out there in the water.
Blue coop. 3 games into the season, Dallas Cowboys are down 3 starters on the offense for multiple weeks. CeeDee Lamb could miss 3 to 4 weeks with a left high ankle sprain. Right guard Tyler Booker, the Cowboys' first-round pick, is looking at 4 to 6 weeks absent due to a high ankle sprain. Dallas lost center Cooper Beebe with 2 broken bones in his right foot that landed him on injured reserve. Jerry Jones said today that injured reserve is a consideration for CD. Ocho?
Yeah. Talk to me.
It ain't looking good for the home team.
I mean, was it looking good when they were healthy?
I mean, Jerry said. I mean, he said yesterday they're a playoff team. He believed they're a playoff team.
I mean, Jerry said a lot of
but
things.
But a lot don't care who tell it.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm hoping for the sake of the offense. I like what Pickens gives them as a deep threat. I'm not sure if they'll put him in the same positions that CD was. I don't know if he knows all the positions that CD is able to do, but they can put him in the slot, put him in motion, find ways to be creative and get him the ball to get some of those big chunk plays. The running game has to be effective. The running game has no choice but to be effective at this point because you lost one of the most dynamic players in the NFL at the receiver position, a top 5 player. You have to be able to get that production from somewhere. Somebody got to step up.
The problem that you have is that you was counting on CD to be there and Pickens help him out. Now that you remove CD, who's going to help Pickens out?
Turpin going to have to step up.
Okay.
They're gonna have to get that production from multiple people if that's the case.
Cowboys gonna have to make some decisions, especially if they don't make the playoffs. Ocho, what do we do? Are we gonna give Dak $65 million? Are we gonna give him another 5-year deal for $300 million, Ocho? What do we do?
Well, actually, in Dak's case, there are no other options. So Dak is in a good position. Actually, Dak is in a great position. There are no other options. So you have no choice. I'm just being honest.
How many games you think the Cowboys win? More or less than 8?
All right, I give him more than 8. I give him more than 8.
Less than.
You think so?
Well, give me Cowboys schedule.
You down on the Cowboys?
Well, we're gonna find I went with a high on them. I've seen this movie.
Oh yeah. I mean,
even if they have different actors, even if they put different actors in there, and you've all seen all the Godfathers, you know how it's gonna end. Even all the Predators. They changed Predator. It started with Arnold Schwarzenegger, then it went with Danny Glover. They got all the, but you already know how it's going to end.
Oh, yeah.
Even with we pull up the Cowboys schedule. See, they got the Packers at home. Then they go to the Jets. Then they're at the Panthers. Then they got the Commanders at home, at the Broncos, at the home to the Cardinals, at Raiders, Eagles at home, Chiefs at home. Is that Thanksgiving Day? Is the Chiefs on Thanksgiving, the 27th? Yeah. At Lions. Lions gonna drop like 1,200 points on them. You know what, Ocho? I give them. They might get 8. They might get 8.
I'm gonna go with 10.
Oh hell no!
I'm gonna go with 10. Listen, Uncle, if they can get 8, they can get 10.
If they can get 8, they can get 6. Yeah, I mean, since you put it like that,
right?
Where you gonna get the plays from, Ocho?
I just told you, next man up. Turpin got to come to play, baby. George Pickens got to come to play. Hey, I can't. Williams.
Who? What was the guy they got from Carolina? They traded
Mingo.
Mingo.
I mean,
Mingo. Mingo was his name. Nope. It's just hard. It's just hard, Ocho, because defensively, if you told me, say, Shannon, you got something you can hang your hat on with, what am I? Okay, Ocho, when I come home and I take my hat off, what am I gonna hang my hat on? Am I gonna hang it on defense? Am I gonna hang it on the offense? Now, special teams, Aubrey.
Yeah, he's nice. He can win you some games if you can keep it.
If
close.
the game's close,
he can win you some games.
But when you giving up 38, and that ain't close.
Damn, man.
And they don't rush the passer. Their quarterback is under the man. So, I don't see it, Ocho. I just don't.
You saying 8 games, huh?
I think 18. I think 8.
All right.
Ocho, it doesn't seem like there'll be a welcome back video for Michael Parsons like they had for Ezekiel Elliott in 23, or nothing in return of the Emmitt Smith in 2003. I don't think that's appropriate this way. Emmitt was a different story, but that's not to diminish Micah. I think Micah's got enough welcome out there, and we just need to show we've got antidotes for that. Are you surprised?
Absolutely not.
Neither am I.
Absolutely not. I mean, obviously, especially with the way it ended, they're not going to have any type of welcome anything. But Micah gonna welcome them.
Yeah.
He gonna welcome them. He gonna do that. Man, Micah might have the game of his goddamn life, huh?
Oh, he is.
He might have the game of his life.
He gonna line up on Terrence Steele too.
He gonna have the game of his life.
I don't want him to have a 3.5.
3.5, that's it?
3.5, strip sack. Bump, scoop, and score.
Damn.
That's what he should do. That's what I want him to do. Jerry tried to diminish the man, so.
Yeah, he talked about him bad a little bit when he left.
Yeah, for sure. Ocho, Matt LeFleur wasn't happy with the undefeated talk from his team, which looks like had been started by left tackle Rasheed Walker, starting a 2-0 start. LeFleur said, I said it a million times to you guys. I don't think, obviously, I've said it enough to our team. The goal is to go 1-0 every week.
Yeah.
And it ticks me off when we start talking about things outside of the next game, things that are way down the road, like keep the focus on the present, on the now, and worry about getting better each and every day.
Right.
Ocho, we know everybody says, it's very cliche-ish, little cliche-ish. Am I saying that right? Cliche. But if it's past tense, Is it just cliche? I know it sounds very cliche.
Right.
I like that lady say a quarter of a big, 200,000. She was trying to say somebody's bomb was that 250,000 killed her. Cliche killed me.
Yeah.
It does sound cliche that we just say we take one game at a time.
Yeah,
we take one day at a time. But Ocho, after two, come on now.
Hey, that's
I can see we way down the road, Ocho. We done got 13. We got 14 wins.
Right.
We 14-0, and we right there. But bro, the second week of the season, you told us we can go undefeated?
Hey, now listen, it's all about having positive energy. It's all about having that mentality. Listen, coaches think that one game at a time stuff. The player do too. Obviously, you know, he's excited. He's happy. Based on the way we perform today, I feel we can go undefeated. Is it likely going to happen? No, because each game is different.
So now think about it. Now how he look now. He's talking about undefeated and you got beat by Cleveland.
Any given Sunday, Unc.
Thank you. That's why you keep it on the present Sunday. We talk about, you see what you just said? Yeah. Any given Sunday. But you talking about 15, 16 Sundays from now.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. But sometimes you got to be careful what you say.
Yes.
You got to be careful of what you say, especially when you're not the one that controls the wins and the losses.
And I get it. I think they were feeling really good with how well they dominated the Lions. Mm-hmm. They felt really, really good.
Yeah.
And then they had another week. Who did they play the second game of the season? And they felt really good. They lost to Cleveland.
Yeah.
No, they didn't. They lost to Cleveland. They won two. They were 2-0. They were 2-0. They beat somebody. Commanders. Remember, they got the Commanders. But Ocho, man, people the hardest thing to do is to win an NFL football game. It's not difficult. Easy.
Very difficult.
And you talk about, that's why in the 100+ year history, that's why it's only been done once.
Yeah.
You go back in the Super Bowl era, it's only been done one time in the Super Bowl era. If it was easy.
I mean, Tommy them almost did it.
Yes.
Yeah, they almost did it.
Think about it. And the pressure, because now all the team got to do is get you to the deep. They don't blow them out in the first half, or you don't go to the fourth quarter and you down by 14, 17 points. Mm-hmm. The Giants, hold on. Damn. As a matter of fact, we up.
Yeah.
We down, we up.
Mm-hmm.
Get tighter and tighter.
Yeah.
Tighter and tighter.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, man, I'm constipated. Mm-hmm. I need some KO Pectate. I need some milk and magnesium. I need something. Mm-hmm. And especially when you've been winning these games easily.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden, Ocho, you in a dog fight. We hadn't had to be in a dog fight in a long time, Ocho.
Long time.
What is that like?
Mm-hmm. The play calling change. The coaches get nervous. Some of the things you would normally call when you're winning and you're in a dog fight.
Yep.
You be a little bit more cautious. Yes, it's different.
And we won with our last game. We won I think we won 17 games in a row, Ocho. We won our last game against the Chargers, and then we were a wild card team, so we got a home game. So that's 2. We went on the road to Kansas City, 3. Went on the road to Pittsburgh, 4. Let's see, 1. We won the Super Bowl, 5. So we won 18 games in a row. Started with the last game of the regular season, went through the playoffs, and then we won the first 13 games. Mm-hmm. And then we ended up losing like 20-16 to the Giants, and then we lost again. But it wasn't like, man, we can go undefeated. Like, it didn't even cross my mind. And I know everybody's like, man, I didn't want to lose. I tried to win because I didn't want to come in. I kind of like not coming in until Wednesday, seeing you guys till Wednesday.
It's one thing to think it on, but if you understand the NFL, if you understand the games week to week, the chance of going undefeated is slim to none. Huh?
It's hard, man.
It's very difficult. It's
One
very
bad
difficult.
One bad game, Ocho. We had what? I mean, and the Giants were terrible that year. I think the Giants might have won 5 games that year. Might have won 5 games.
Yeah.
We dilly-dallied around and, didn't, TD was under the weather. I mean, he had an outstanding game. I think TD ran for like 130, 140.
Yeah.
We took the lead late. I mean, they were leading. We took the lead late. Them jokers go 87 yards in 3 plays.
Right down the field.
I was like, what the hell? Yeah, this is a good lesson. You don't look, you look. What is in front of me? That's what I worry about, And the thing is, Mike did a great job. We put 1 game up. We didn't have all the some teams have the whole schedule up. It was who we was playing that week. That was the only thing that we could see.
That's it.
That was the only thing that, hey, we got a 16-round fight. Round 1, we won. Round 2, we won. And that's how we approached it.
Right.
But yeah, I was like, we definitely. I don't remember thinking about wow. The Falcons fired wide receiver coach Ike Hilliard one day after being routed by the NFC rivals Carolina Panthers. Offensive game coordinator T.J. Yates will assume. T.J. Yates, that's the quarterback. Wasn't he a quarterback for the Texans? Will assume Hilliard's duties. Per the team, offensive coordinator Zach Robinson will call plays from the sideline moving forward. Robinson called plays from the coach's booth since he joined the team in 2024.
Hey, I'm confused. Is that supposed to be a distraction of some sort? What's the point of firing the receiver coach?
I don't know. The quarterback played terrible.
Yeah, I mean that doesn't make any sense to me, especially this early in the season.
Yates, I think that name sounds familiar. Yeah.
I don't get that. I don't know. Maybe that was something internally that was going on. But I
don't know. If you shaking things up, I don't understand how to. So what? Guys running the wrong routes. I mean, what was going on? They got into an argument. The coordinator and the position coach, or the head coach and the position coach got into it. I agree with you, Ocho. This don't seem right to me.
It might have been something like that. It might have been something like that. It had to be some issues going on but somebody might have been arguing or other thing. Because I mean, find anybody week 3? Come on now.
Panthers was blown out by the Panthers blew out the Falcons 30-0. Michael Penix Jr. had his worst game of his young career, throwing 2 interceptions. He hasn't thrown a touchdown to a receiver or a tight end this season. In fact, he has only 1 touchdown pass this season. That's to Bijan Robinson. Ocho, I mean, look, we've all had receiver coaches. I'm just trying to figure out how much can a receiver coach be responsible for the offense?
He's not. He's not responsible for that. Absolutely not. He has one job to do. That's to coach receivers. Make sure you get from point A to point B as fast as you can and catch the goddamn ball. That's it. That's all he can do. And make sure you're well prepared, knowing the game plan and what you got to do.
Yeah, I'm shocked.
That's why I know it had to be something else. Something must have went on that sideline that or maybe behind closed doors where it didn't sit well, and they let brother Hilliard go. The great, and I just mentioned Ike the other night too when we talking about the Gator game.
The Gators, yeah. I'm gonna tell you this: there's gonna be a lot of other people fired if that quarterback don't start playing better.
Oh yeah.
Ike Hilliard might have been the first to go, but let that quarterback not play better. Quarterback coach, the offensive coordinator,
yeah. Matter of fact, now
and
you
then
got
Mr.
me.
Blank, Mr. Blank going.
Now you got me curious. I want to know why he was fired. I'm finna be nosy.
Because we thought the Falcons were going to be good. I'm not saying I'm not for a second, Ocho. I thought they were going to the Super Bowl, but I thought they would be better than what they were last year. You look at the weapons that they got. They got Mooney, and they got Drake London.
Kyle
Pitts.
Ray McLeod.
They got Bijan Robinson. They got Ayyyy. They got a nice little squad offensively.
Good weapons.
With those weaponry, you can't get shut out with those weaponry.
Nah.
But if your quarterback play like some stir fry, you can.
Yeah.
He played bad. Late with the bro, bro. How you gonna be on this side, looking at this half of the field,
right?
Then all of a sudden come back and throw to the flat blind?
Nah, you can't do that. That's going the other way. That's going the other way every time. If anything, you read 1 and 2. If 1 and 2 ain't there, then you go to the flat right away. Because if you take any more time than that, the corner they was in 2. The corner he dragged.
He ain't going nowhere anyway.
Nah,
he ain't got nothing to threaten him deep. So why would he go deep?
Exactly. It sure wasn't.
So, I don't get this one. This move befuddles me.
Yeah.
Because I've never heard, like I said, maybe something happened. We don't know all the intricacies of what transpired. Something had to have happened. Ain't no way you believe that you got shut out 30-0 and that responsibility falls on the receivers coach. The receivers coach?
Hey, Ike might have cussed somebody out now. He might have cussed out the offensive coordinator.
Okay, now maybe that makes sense.
Probably taking up
even if he did curse him out after 2 weeks, after 3 weeks, this is where we are right now.
Yeah.
So that now you said we're in a panic mode.
Yeah.
You set us up for panic when we shouldn't be panicked. You should be calm.
Yeah, you're right. Shoot, I'm nosy. I just text Ray. Shoot, what happened, boy? I'm nosy.
Yeah, I'm surprised by this. I didn't think Atlanta was a Super Bowl contending team, but I did think they would be much better than what they showed last year. And it's not a good look, Ocho, when the guy that your starter, in week 3, you already had to put him on you had to say, nah, son, we've seen enough.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Nah. And you let him go out on a sword too, Unc.
For sure.
You let him go out on the sword, especially once you've already made that move that you are our quarterback of the future. There's no reason that Kirk Cousins should be going in that game.
No,
none at all. Unless
not Cousins believe that he got a chance to get back in there.
Basically, and he's a good and Kurt is a good sport for actually going in the game.
He is. Hey, first Cousins ain't trying to give him no money back. Why am I gonna get conduct detrimental by not going back into the game, and they take some of my money? I'm gonna get all this money. You know how much Cousins has made?
Oh yeah, about
Cousins say I ain't getting y'all none of that back.
330 and some change.
Yeah, I ain't giving y'all none of that back. I'm gonna get all that. And matter of fact, y'all still owe me about 10, 12 next year. Ooh. Gonna get that too. Might get some more. Yeah, this makes no sense, Ocho. Look, like I said, we didn't think the Falcons were gonna be world beater, but we saw some of the promise that they showed last year at the end of the season when Penix came in. Guys were getting the ball and so much talking to Kyle, he seemed very excited.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, when we had the tour, that was last year when we talked to Raheem. But we still thought that they were going to be good. We thought they were going to be really good this year because, Penix was talking about, hey, he's looking for Kyle, and, we got Drake London, we got Mooney, and we got Ray, and we got some weapons. We got Bijan, who's a dual threat. He can catch it. We can run it. X, Y, and Z, Algier, a good power back. This move makes no sense to me.
At all. Dang.
Cardinals running back James Conor will undergo surgery on his foot and will miss the rest of the 2025 season. How big of a loss is this, Ocho?
Man, it's a big loss. It's a big loss. Marvin Harrison Jr. didn't have a very, very good game.
You got to have a problem with the drops. You got the yips right now, Ocho.
Now you got Conor out. He's gone. He's your bell cow. Now that put more pressure on Kyler Murray. More pressure on Kyler Murray. Knowing Marvin Harrison Jr., he gonna bounce back. all it is, Uncle. You have games like this. Hell, I haven't had a game like this, but I've had games where I've dropped the ball before.
Mm-hmm.
And all it is, going back to practice, looking the ball in, starting over like you're a little kid, looking the ball in every time, find the laces, catch the laces. Don't take your ass out the ball. Make sure you got it, secure it, and then just go.
Yeah.
And get yourself.
You think he's trying to do too much, Ocho?
Yeah, that's it. Taking his eyes off the ball. That's all it was. And it's easy too, Unc. The most difficult passes to catch are the ones that's wide open.
Mm-hmm.
Where you wide open, man. You take your ass off the ball trying to make a play before you secure it. That's all.
Because he's wide open and he know the guy gonna be coming at a high rate of speed. So he's like, man, I make one move and you made the move and the ball's on the ground. So it don't matter if you made him miss.
Right.
Yeah, it's tough. Yeah, James Conor, he was their bell cow. I think he went to the Pro Bowl last year. Runs hard, can catch the ball out of the backfield, but he's really their bell cow running back. I don't know who his backup is, but it puts more emphasis on as you mentioned, on Kyler and that passing game.
Right.
It's tough. I mean, you hate to see a guy, because we've been there. We know what we put in to make sure we try to stay as healthy as we possibly can once the season starts. And here we are, 3 weeks into the season and we're done for the year.
Yeah. Nah, that's crazy.
Done for the year. Man, that's happened. I mean, I broke my collarbone in week 4 and I was done for the year and I was miserable.
Damn. Huh? But you done broke everything. Jesus.
I have. Fractured my eye socket and missed the last 3 games of the season. Dislocated my elbow, missed 4 games of the season. Sprained a knee ligament.
Hey, listen, if I played with you, when none of that happened, if we was on the same team, you wouldn't have had no injuries. Your shoulders would have been straight, your knees, your ankles, all that. The ankles, you had to keep getting them ankles shot up. Wouldn't have been no problem. No problem. You would have been straight.
Man, my shoulders, man, I just caught a pass and rested so Dave Dorset, I caught it. Yeah. Separated my shoulder when I fell on this one. And then he fell on top of this one and separated the other one.
Listen,
so I would have effed up both of them.
Yeah, I would have popped them boy right back in place for you on the sideline. Yeah, take this, pop the back. I would take this, tore it off, put this harness on, and you good to go.
No, I ain't wearing no harness, but I just that was like the last preseason game.
Yeah.
And then I missed practice. Shot the shoulders up that Sunday.
Yeah.
Played as long as I could, and then made I'm trying to think. I cracked back on somebody.
Oh no! I forgot you told Ronnie Lott.
Yep. That thing went numb.
It was a wrap.
That thing was hanging out the bone.
Hey, you hit that helmet like this?
Oh, I couldn't do that. I couldn't even do that. Yeah, hey, I was like, "Oh,
come get me! Come get me!"
So what's Greek? Steve Antonopoulos was our trainer. What is it, Sharpie? I said, Greek, I'm done. He said, can you rate? He like, Sharpie, can you rate? No. I'm going to tell you before you even ask, the answer is no.
Right.
Can you squeeze my hand? No. Can you rate? No. So, Ocho, I'm just going ahead and Greek. I'm going to prepare you for everything that you're going to ask me. The answer is already no.
I can't do it.
Yeah. Can you push my hands out? Ocho, push my hands out like this. Yep. Can you push your hands in? I can't do none of that.
Yeah.
So I just, and I just feel bad because man, you put so much time in that. Then I fractured my orbital bone, Ocho, and so they for a week they had my eyes closed, so my eyelid shut. Had to sit up. Ah, man, it was oof.
Damn.
And you gonna talk about I need to be man, please.
Who? What happened?
No, you talk about man. You gotta live. You gotta do some adventure. Man, I ain't trying to have nothing else broke at my age.
You do. The stuff we gonna do, the stuff that we gonna do that's adventurous is not stuff that's gonna cause you to re-injure anything that's happened to you. I'm gonna be doing all the dangerous stuff. You just gonna be there for moral support.
Okay.
That's all.
Can I like Video, can I watch from here?
Nah. Nah, man. We supposed to be we like Tom and Jerry, man. You got to be out in the field with me.
Okay. I can say Jordan.
Nah. Jordan the cameraman.
I know, that's why I'm gonna see Jordan. And Jordan can send it back to me. I can be watching like, yeah, that's a good shot there, Jordan. Keep it on that.
It's so much stuff. It's so much stuff that is untouched. I'm telling you, when it comes to creating content that we can do that nobody else is doing, we can go hang gliding, we go deep sea diving.
Ocho, when do we have time to do that?
In the off season.
Okay.
Nightcap, the adventures of Unc and Ocho. Man, we had about 100, 200,000 people watching, man. I'm telling you. Go-kart racing. Go shark diving. Yeah, come on, man.
Eagles Big Dom was fined a whopping $75,000 for texting from the bench area. Making the fine even more noteworthy is it happened during Week 3 preseason game against the Jets. Per the report, the Eagles appealed the fine. It was denied.
Hold on. Who was texting?
Big Dom. You know the big guy with the glasses?
Oh, yeah. Who? Oh, he's texting on his phone?
Yep.
Well, damn. Well, Dom is security. Why is he being fined for texting on the sideline?
Because you can't text from the sideline. No fall areas on the sideline, and you can't text during the game.
Okay, you know who started that?
Well, they finished it.
Hey, I'll never forget that, boy. I was texting in the middle of the game, boy. That was funny, boy. That was funny.
Well, we didn't have to. I'm trying to. Yeah, I think texting might have came out like a couple of years, like right around when I ain't know how to text until 2005.
Right. What you had? BlackBerry or
I had StarTech.
Or who?
StarTech.
The little flip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Man, hey, listen, I got so excited when I had Twitter. When I first got Twitter, I was tweeting on the sideline.
No,
that cost me $25,000.
Well, see, they done boosted it up now at $75,000.
Hey, inflation.
Donovan McNabb went on a Philly radio station this morning to speak on what he's seen from Kevin Petula's offense so far. The thing is that they don't trust Jalen. With this coordinator that we have, it seems to ride the wave of what Kellen Moore established later last season. To me, it doesn't start with your MVP quarterback, and it should. I agree. It seemed like to me, Ocho, when they got desperate and they couldn't run the ball, now they put the ball in his hand out of desperation.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't call it desperation. I wouldn't call it desperation. They have a certain offense where they ask Jalen Hurts to do what's asked of him and not much outside of that. And he's
turn around and hand the ball off. And then when we fall behind by double-digit points, we're going to allow you to throw it.
Bingo. And he's good at both, even though they don't ask him to do it as much as they ask other quarterbacks to do it in those offenses that they run.
Right.
I'm talking about the Patriots. The damn Eagles offense is run a certain way. It's built a certain way. It's not built like any other team. It's not built like the Green Bay Packers. It's not built like the Lions. What they ask of Jalen Hurts in that system and the system that they run is perfect for him. Now, if you need me to throw the ball, hell, I can go out there and do that too.
But at some point in time, Ocho, you're going to have to evolve.
I mean, wait, hold on. What's the point? The Eagles are 3-0. What do you want them to evolve to?
No, but I'm saying,
right.
Everybody, you're going to have to evolve because people think the way you won the Super Bowl last year is the way you can win it this year. And it's not like that. It's not. It's not.
But you got to understand, depending on how teams play you, depending on what they decide to take away, that's what you choose to do because your quarterback has proven he can do both. Hell, it's easy. I can hand it off. If you want me to hand it off to goddamn Saquon, I can do that. Well, hell, if you're going to stack 9 in the box, well, hell, I can kill you on the outside using AJ and Smitty.
Yes.
Pick your poison.
But
which one you want because I can do both.
But yes, but I'm saying is that this was out of desperation.
Oh, okay. Oh, they didn't have a choice.
That's my point.
Right.
And don't know what Donovan is thinking, but I'm saying you probably could have prevented this from happening.
Yeah.
Is that they know that you don't want Jalen Hurts to throw the ball, so we're gonna stop Saquon.
Right. But that all comes down to Petula. That all comes down to Petula and his goddamn play calling. And hey, let's go into this game this week. Let's be aggressive. Let's show them that we can, because Jalen is well capable of doing so, that we can throw the ball.
You can, because you're getting one-on-one, because they're doing everything they can to stop Saquon.
Yeah.
They listen. Ocho, we go into the game. We know you want to run Saquon. We know you got this mammoth offensive line. We know you want to run Saquon. We're going to stop it. We're going to force you.
Right.
So Sunday they forced him. And A.J. Brown and Smitty came up big.
Mm-hmm. Big time.
They caught him in a zone, and they hit Goddard down the seam for a touchdown. A.J. Brown made some unbelievable catches.
Matter of fact, you know what? Now that I think about it, now I'm not sure if Jalen Hurts has the freedom to do so, but
no.
Petula calls a play.
Yeah.
And Jalen, you scan the field, you scan the defense. If I look to my right and I look to my left and I see the safety in the middle of the field with a goddamn safety down in the box, I'm checking. As a matter of fact, it doesn't have to be alert that's loud. It could be something simple. Tap of the hip. Or like Carson used to do me, he'll come to the line and just grab his face mask. I already know what to do. Or he'll just hit me with the number system, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dude playing off, he throw that two up, just throw a two up real quick. Boom. Give me a slant. Easy. Go off script. I'm not sure if he has the freedom to do that outside of the plays that they do
right.
call. Man,
unless there's a check already attached to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Should I go off of that too? Forget that. I'm gonna throw what I'm comfortable throwing. With routes that I know that me and my receivers like to run. Yeah. I mean that's you 8, 9, 10 years in the game.
He got to beat me. I'm gonna see if he can do it. And he's done it, but I ain't letting Saquon run for no $150, no 200 yards like he was doing last year. And now it's gonna be pitch and catch, because I'm gonna be throwing against single high safeties. You're gonna have to probably be able to stop Saquon with your front, and then you can play coverage underneath, because if you get single high, it's pitch and catch. And most quarterbacks, if you don't put pressure on him, he's just gonna pick. It's gonna be 7-on-7.
Pick you right apart.
Absolutely. All right, Ocho, it's time for our final segment of the evening. It's time for Q&A.
Q&A. Man, Kyle Pitts and Ray McLeod must be asleep, man. They ain't answered back yet.
Bro, it's 1:00 in the morning. Leon Banks says, is this your king? King Henry playing soft as a mofo. Well, he's playing soft, shaking my effing head. I don't think he's playing soft. He just got to do a better job protecting the ball.
The ball, yeah, that's it. You're not playing soft, man.
That's it.
Fumbles are a part of the game. High and tight.
JJ said my mama can play better defense than that, and she's no longer with us. Sorry to hear that. If Derrick Henry's going to keep fumbling the ball, stop giving his ass the ball. Nah, you can't do that. Can't do that. But he got to do a better job of holding on to it. But I'm going to still hand his ass the ball. Anthony Wright said the Ravens are looking like the Bengals from last year. Offense has to be perfect because the defense can't stop Ish.
Relax. There's no need to put the Bengals in this. Tonight is about the Ravens, and tonight is about the Lions. Ravens and Lions. The Bengals, that was yesterday. Don't do that.
48-10. D for L, Josh. Is that Lamar or James Harden?
James who?
James Harden.
What are you trying to say? Is that in reference to the playoffs?
Yes. Well, let them get to the playoffs and we'll find out. Brian N said, let's go Lions. I've been watching YouTube live The next day at work, Lions come out shaky this year, but have handled getting punched in the mouth. I repped the Lions in chat last year and will this year. Great win. Brian, they look good. They look really good. I mean, that's how you bounce back. You got thrashed in Green Bay, and then you go drop 52 on Chicago, and then you go hang 38 on the road against the Ravens. Now, people like, well, the Chicago ain't nobody. The Ravens are somebody. We believe the Ravens are going to make the playoffs. We believe they have a pretty good team. Now, are they world beaters? No. But to do what they did against Lamar, they sacked him 7 times. They ran the football for 224 yards against that defense. They threw the ball for 202, 20 of 28. When you do a complete demolition, you took them apart. Yeah. Lions look really good.
Yeah.
Really good. MSQ, Ocho, would you be willing to trade Trey Hendrickson to my Niners? Do they have an asking price, hoping Nick Bosa has a smooth recovery?
Nah, we good. We good. We good. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. If you didn't want him before the injury, don't want him now. We good. We good over here in Cincinnati. I appreciate that though.
No rush 75. Get out of your feelings. Y'all got blasted by the Lions. Yeah, they lost. I mean, after this, I'm gonna go upstairs and brush my teeth, and I'm gonna go to sleep. I promise you. I'm not in my feelings about this. I promise you.
You shouldn't say foot or ball. Matter of fact, the fact that you even talking football tonight, you shouldn't be talking football. Your Broncos lost and your Ravens lost.
The Patriots lost and Cincinnati lost.
You
played for the Bengals.
I'm in no way.
Bengals went to the Super Bowl. You got a Super Bowl jersey with a Super Bowl patch on it.
I don't even know. I don't know where that's at.
And you caught a pass in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Look at that Ocho. Tim the J say, can't say foot or ball after this weekend.
He ain't gonna be able to say it next Monday either.
Oh, we gotta say that. TC said, let's go Lions. Lamar, who? Look, can't take 7 sacks, but you can't give up 224 yards rushing either. Kevin Bonham Jr. said, y'all going to ignore the O-line for the Ravens? Couldn't run block or pass block.
Now he had some time back there.
Whoa. So let me ask you a question. So what was it week 1? Because they ran block and they pass block. And you go back and look at what they did against Cleveland. What about their defense?
Yeah, they had some time back there.
What you gonna do with the defense? King Payne said, 2 gift wrap 90+ TDs. Embarrassing. No fight, no pride, no standing on the defense or up front. Got punched so hard we abandoned the run. That ain't Raven football. Look soft like little birdies. Ocho, you and I talked about this earlier. Only 19 rush attempts.
Yeah. Yep, they abandoned it early because they didn't have any success with it.
Henry broke off a 28-yard touchdown run.
Yeah, that was one 28-yard run. After that, it was absolutely nothing. Nathaniel.
Cal Simpson said, I sure miss Ed Reed and Ray them. Clearly the Ravens do too. High and tight, King Henry, high and tight. Go ahead and smash the plate. Cue Florida Evans. Damn. That's all right. We'll get back on. We both get on the right track. Ravens will win next week, so will the Broncos. I'm calling it. Cabot Cook said, ban gold grills and diamond chains ASAP. Man, what them chains that had nothing to do with it. He had them chains on when he ran for 2,000 yards. He had those chains on when he ran for 1,900 yards. That's the new thing. Guys wear, they wearing Richard Milles and they wearing their diamonds and they wear, hey. I had a regular chain. I ain't have no diamonds on it. I did. My pendant was diamond, 84. But these guys different now, Ocho. These guys got a neck full of chains out there.
Hey, I had my mouth full of golds back in the day. That's it. I needed it.
Wolf had effects. I owe you an apology, Ocho. I can't say foot or ball either. Now, this almost turned me into a bingo.
Hey, matter of fact, I don't know how far down the line before we play the Ravens, but We got the
But they're
formula.
gonna run through y'all.
Hold on, wait a minute. Don't do that. We got the formula on how to beat y'all. Don't worry about it.
You ain't done it. Not with Lamar.
Okay. Keep that same energy.
If I had Chad's confidence, I'd move mountains.
Hey, who sits at the top of the AFC North right now?
Y'all, no, Pittsburgh. Uh,
Wait, how they sit? No, they don't.
they 2-1 too.
All right. All right.
Evelyn side look at his ass getting all excited. Tell about you didn't think Pittsburgh went 2-1?
No, I love your reaction.
Oh yeah. Nah. Evelyn side, let's be real. Anyone still claiming Allen deserves MVP last year is just insecure. That was Lamar's trophy. Deep down, they know it. It's over with. Hell, I believe Ayyyy Wilson should have won 3 MVPs in a row. She should have 5 because I believe she should have won 2023.
Yeah.
Breonna Stewart won it. So it don't matter. I mean, hey, I believe Jordan should have won a couple. LeBron, Kobe. What it is, what it is. That trophy got Josh Allen's name on it. It's on his mantle. So when he comes home from work, he sees it. When his wife comes in from work, she sees it. So it is what it is. But y'all make it seem like Josh Allen a bum.
Nah.
Damn.
I sure wish I had me some trophies and awards to put behind me.
5,900. That's what shipping and handling cost 5,900.
I want to build me a nice shelf. I want to build a nice shelf back here, with my Nightcap sign. I got my 2 plaques. It sure would be nice to have some awards to put under there so people can see. So my kids can see, your daddy still, working hard now.
5,900, you can get that.
Yeah, you got all the trophies.
Look at all the Webbies, Ocho.
You got all the Webbies. Yeah, you got all them Webbies back there. I showed my wall naked.
Yeah. I mean, shipping and handling 5,900. I can get them out to you.
I mean, I can't trust.
That's what UPS and FedEx say. That's what they charge. They say, Shannon, to get those awards out, to get them there overnight, it costs $5,900.
Hey, I don't know why I have a feeling I send you that money, I won't get my awards.
No, you get them, guaranteed. If I have to drive them to you myself.
I appreciate that.
And you know I hate driving. Ocho, look at the defense with Mike McDonald and look at the defense with Zach Orr.
It's the same players, ain't it?
Yep.
Yeah, we not blaming no coordinators. That's what we're not gonna do. It all comes down to X's and O's. It all comes down to scheme and schematics and executing whatever it's called. We not blaming no coordinators. Don't do that.
PWS said, Ocho, Fred Warner earned a 99 overall rating on Matic after his performance yesterday against the Arizona Cardinals. Will his rating be updated?
Absolutely. Matter of fact, I'm meeting with my team tomorrow at EA to do some adjustments on numerous amounts of players who've been playing phenomenal this year. Fred Warner being one of them. Hell yeah. Matter of fact, another one, I'm gonna throw a birdie out there. Another one being Isaiah Rodgers. Another one being Danny Dimes. Need I keep going?
Or Indiana Jones.
Or you picking up what I'm putting down?
Mm-hmm.
Come on now.
JJ Carver said, Unc and Ocho over under my Saints winning 3 games this year. Be honest, the fans understand. 3, maybe 4.
Damn, that's it. I give him I give him 6, huh?
Nah, they ain't winning no 6. Let's see. The Falcons game, y'all should split with the Falcons and Carolina. That's 2.
Yeah.
I don't know about the other. I don't know where the other 2 coming from. Go key. Brian Flores replaced Harbaugh. Zach Orr needs to get replaced too. What do you think, Ocho? Brian Flores replaced John Harbaugh?
Oh, well, ooh. Hey, you want your defense to play like a Raven? Bring Flores in that thing. You know, bring Flores in anything, but again, you still have the same players. The
Yeah.
players still have to execute the plays that are called, the defenses that are called. You know, it ain't the coach. The coach can only do so much. I don't know. We keep blaming coaches and changing coaches. The same players are still gonna be there.
True. Dark Barn said Ocho ran the 40 in 4.4. Unc, he meant 4.4 days with an oxygen bottle needed afterwards.
Oxygen bottle.
Yep.
Man, I mean, does this person not know I play soccer every weekend? I play 11v11 soccer every weekend, running up and down. Man, I'm not slow. I don't sit around. I'm still active. You tripping?
Denise Joshi, I hope the Giants get Lane Kiffin next year. Scooty Puff, Ocho, please pay Unc back what you owe. We need to clear our karma so the Bengals can succeed in the future.
Hey.
No stone left unturned.
Yeah,
Who
that ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
It does.
No, I'm saying she's trying to correlate the Bengals losing right now with our personal stuff.
I put that juju.
They ain't got nothing to do with
I know this lady.
Huh?
I'm just saying, I know this lady.
Oh, we don't believe in that.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't believe in that.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't believe in that. You know, my God is a good God.
When you're on your knees asking your hands what's wrong with you, don't worry about it. Hey, you talking about Unc told me. Man, let me stop playing, man. I don't believe in that foolishness either.
Nah, absolutely not.
Ocho, Dr. Frankie L. Bellamy, Ocho, let Unc have that chain and your debt will be paid. What you think, Unc?
Oh, no, you can't get this, boy.
Is that a Cuban?
But it's solid gold. What is a Cuban?
Is that Cuban?
Yeah.
Let me get it in. That's worth $5,900.
You don't even wear jewelry.
I wear that.
No, you're not from Miami. This is
You ain't got to be from Miami to wear jewelry. What the hell?
Wait, listen. This is a representation of a dude from Dade County and Liberty City. This ain't what you wear.
You ain't from Cuba, so why you wearing a Cuban chain?
Because it's a staple of Miami.
Okay, I'm from Miami.
No, what part?
The beans.
Hey, that was a good one.
That's where I'm from, the bean.
Oh,
Tyron said, what's up, Unc and Ocho? What's going on with Marvin Harrison Jr.? He was supposed to be the trajectory like Malik Neighbors is going.
He ain't that far.
Well, if you stop thinking that he gonna be his dad, that's your problem. Let me ask you a question. Let's just say his name was Marvin Purcell. Would you have the expectations? Because you know who his dad is, Marvin Harrison Sr., and you know what he did. A lot of this is expectations, and I think Marvin. I think he's going to be phenomenal. But that's a lot of expectations when you have a dad and your dad's a Hall of Famer and he played the same position.
Yeah.
That's a lot of expectations that come along with that. I mean, and your name is Marvin Harrison Jr. Everybody know who Marvin Harrison
Senior is, yeah.
Yes. I think he's going to be fine. Like Ocho said, just a little better concentration. You don't have to make every play.
Yeah.
Every play is not meant to score a touchdown. Bag on head, when they talk about the top QBs that never mention golf, he just keeps getting better since he got to Detroit. Fourth down pass to seal the game was nice. Yes. You know, he got a Hump looking in the backfield.
Yeah.
Hump got Amon-Ra St. Brown man to man.
Hey, listen.
He started inside like he's trying to cut him off. Well, first of all, if he cuts you off, he already got the first down anyway.
Mm-hmm. And listen, for Marlon Humphrey in that situation, I wouldn't even feel bad because Amon-Ra St. Brown do everybody like that.
Mm-hmm.
He beat everybody like that. Not in that specific play, not in that circumstance, but he beats everybody. Everybody that lined up in front of him, they get done like that.
Yeah, he had 77 for a touchdown, long of 20 on 8 targets. J-Mo, I thought J-Mo was going to go for 100 because he only had 3 targets, but he had 2 for 43. He had them quick, too. Sir Case, my guys, I don't understand how the Steelers defense looks so good on paper but can't stop Jack. What do they need to do? Just keep playing. It's going to take some time. Like you said, it's on paper, but it takes time to come together. Slay is new. Ram is new. But for the most part, those guys up front, they've been there.
Oh, yeah.
Watt, Cam, they'll be all right. Jamal the singer, damn, Unc, you done broke every damn thing. I'm about to start calling you, so expect the gadget. Yeah, bro, hey. I broke a lot of ish.
Yeah, no.
Alice Grassi, can y'all please wish a happy birthday to my friend Monty? Monty, happy birthday from Alex.
Happy birthday.
Hopefully you're doing something fun. Hopefully you got some nice gift, got a nice meal, and did something really, something you really wanted to do. Be thankful. You woke up this morning and another year around the sun. Man, really blessed. Avenue 77, what's good, Unc and Ocho? What's good, Unc and 5 and Ocho? Can you wish my little nephew, Brandon Mack, a.k.a. BJ, a happy birthday for his senior year in football? BJ, happy birthday. Hopefully the football season is going great. Hopefully you guys are winning a lot of games, getting ready to go to the playoffs and make a deep playoff push. But happy birthday from your Unc. Tanez G, who had the best pregame fits between y'all when y'all played? Also would love to see Fashion Time segment when y'all rate players' pregame fits. Man, I started to dress it up a little bit, Ocho, as I got like my last couple of years. But man, it wasn't that thing like that, man.
Nah, shoot, man. Don't know, man. Fashion back then for me, I was wearing Dickies. I was wearing Dickies to the games. I was clean too. I had the crease in my Dickies too.
Yeah.
With the starch.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, please.
I have a little designer here and there, little sweater, I always wore a little, turtlenecks, I was
Okay.
I put it together a little something.
Yeah. I'm a little cleaner now. I'm a little cleaner. I be clean as a board of health when I decide to put some clothes on.
Yeah, when you with your people, you be clean. Other than that, you don't be clean.
Yeah. When I'm stepping, with that piece.
Yeah.
I ain't come to play. Like honestly, Unc, honestly, I'm not really known for fashion or getting dressed up. But when it's time for me to get dressed up, I'm like top 5 in the world. Because it's something I don't do. I just don't do it. But when it's time to do it, my vision and creativity for fashion is like second to none.
Yeah, y'all saw your boy when I stepped out at the I stepped out to the fight. That little something.
Yeah. You were clean, man. You were clean.
That little something. I was like, man, I'm going out the house. I said, man, let me throw this on right quick.
Yeah, you were clean.
Yeah, a little something,
Yeah.
But thank you guys for joining us for another episode of Nightcap as you watch the Detroit Lions take down the Baltimore Ravens on the road 38-30. Jared Goff, 20 of 28, 202 passing yards, 1 touchdown, no turnovers, no sacks. They ran the ball, 38 rushes, 224 yards, 4 TDs, 12 rushes, 151 yards, 2 touchdowns for David Montgomery, 22, 67, and 2 for Jahmyr Gibbs as they have their way with the Baltimore Ravens by the score of 38-30. I am your favorite Unc, Shannon Sharpe. He is Liberty City's own Bengals Ring of Fame honoree, a former Pro Bowler, All-Pro. He's Chad Ochocinco Johnson. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit the like button and go subscribe to the Nightcap Podcast feed wherever you get your podcast from. Thank you guys for your support and your continued support. Thank you guys for joining us. No matter how late we come on, you guys support Ocho and I through your views, through your downloads, through the word of mouth, and we cannot thank you enough. So I just want to take this time to say thank you again for your support. Please make sure you check out my cognac, Shea by Laportier. We do have it in stock, and if you can't find it in a city or state near you, order it online. We'll ship it directly to your door. It's the best tasting cognac on the market. Don't take my word for it. Try it for yourself. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. Make sure you check out media company on all of its platforms. Shay Media, and my clothing company, 84, with 84 being spelled out, and that link is also pinned in the chat. Again, the Lions take down the Ravens by the score of 38-30. Jared Goff was sensational, 20 of 28, 202 passing yards, 1 touchdown, no interception, and the offensive line did an outstanding job tonight because they didn't allow a sack, and they opened holes for Montgomery and Gibbs to the tune of 34 rush attempts, 224 yards, and 4 touchdowns as they have their way with the Baltimore Ravens 38-30. Thank you guys for joining us again. I'm Unc, he's Ocho. We will see you on Wednesday night. Thanks for joining us, guys.